好的，各位好，这里是松鼠啊，我们继续来录这个重返猴岛啊。上一期我们是过了一个教程，对吧？然后听了这个老爸讲故事，来到了这边混乱岛上。岛上主要是发现了之前的朋友那些都被关起来了，然后我们的所谓的宿敌啊，那个什么船长正在招兵买马，准备去猴岛。然后我们现在这边还没有人，所以就什么都办不到啊！我看一下，从后门进入岛的内部是吧？哦，这边是这个一个小地图是吧？我们暂时不需要啊。这块我们已经看过了，然后船屋这块还没过去过，然后森林这边还没有去过。先看一下这个总督官邸是吧？先看一下总督官邸吧。
Carla。
啊。那么酷。
Guybrush Threepwood。
他怎么能抽不出来
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
啊，只要不吃你做的菜，什么都行。上次洗澡什么时候？啊，先说两句垃圾话。
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
看来关系不错啊。
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
You too. 哦，你不应该放弃成为剑术大师。总督怎么样？没那艘船。自从帮你找到政府工作，夸他一下。
You should never have given up being Swordmaster.
Who says I did?
Oh, sorry, I just assumed. Governor seems like a full-time job.
It is, but there's room for overlap if you're creative about it. I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
哦，他能处理好，不需要我，我有自己的事儿。哦，结婚了，他受到那个麦迪逊，我们帮他说两句啊，看有没有用。
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
这个总督感觉也一般呢，在找猴岛的秘密，没怎么变。我昨天那个游戏退的时候，发现有一个成就啊，就是要告诉遇到的所有人我在找猴岛的秘密。我们顺便选一下。
I don't have it.
他没有。我在找船员，你有兴趣吗
？You interested?
Ha! I'd rather swallow a live badger than crew with you again. No offense intended.
So unlikely, but still possible?
No. You want a crew, go down to the docks and hire one.
行，你想
Is there
资
a
助吗
government program that funds expeditions to find secrets of Monkey Island?
Oh, gosh. You're too late for that one. We canceled it last year and diverted the funds to build a habitat for the rare Caribbean whining leech.
两个人都在
There's a ship at the docks that's headed for Monkey Island.
I think you're talking about LeChuck's ship.
Do you want to go to Monkey Island or don't you?
哦，没怎么变。
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy
聊
these
完了。
days. Governor stuff.
行啊，这个看起来应该是我们之前的队友嘛。然后，反正也是来聊了一下，看一下有没有什么新的可以答的问题啊。最喜欢的海盗，斯坦会的会计，我怎么知道？哎，这些我们要知道的就答一下，然后实在不知道的就算了吧。猴岛小英雄，有多少海盗的事？看一下，欣赏一下雕像。
Looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
欣赏一下剑。回忆一下。
I always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Old time， 戳一下。我们一直戳会不会把它戳倒？好像不会。啊，那总之就是回忆了一下之前的事情啊。 看
I tried to
看一
read
下
that
书。
once, but I couldn't finish it.
哦
Can I，
可以
borrow a book?
可以都拿走吗？
You've
又
got
来
a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
哦，我忘记
I
了。
totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
不会吧？那我们都看一遍
Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh.
自传。
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
还有什么？这一本食
It's a
材，
cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
4星难度。
The blurb
不短
says
末端。
it's a solid if somewhat predictable story
这
about
个
a
好
roguish
像是
pirate
跟
and a
我们
doomed
那个有
romance
关
with
系
a
的。
woman of station. It's thicker than I would have imagined.
然后还有一个什么家用巫毒
Do
技
not
巧，
try these tricks at home.
好像这个是跟我们那个有关的，什么木板末端。看一眼啊。哦，那个可能已经被我那个掉了，已经被我错过了，
Can I
能不能
borrow a
借
book?？
哦，不行，
You never brought
哎呀，
back the
都不借
last
算了
book
吧，
you
快，
borrowed.
能不能
You
跳过
never？even apologized.
哦，我赔你
Pay
钱，
for it.
I don't need your money.
那行吧，借不了就算了。看一下他的宠物
I
玩偶
like your，
拍一下
stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
可以拿走是吧？好，把玩偶拿走。
It's a lot of work
政府
being
的行
governor.
动，看一下有些什么。哎呦，怎么两个人一聊天就要这样？
I don't really have anything to say. I just like
Oh.
doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
行，我们再到处逛逛吧。这边上去啊，屋子里转。
Stay out of my bedroom,
哦，不能
Threepwood.
去。右画
Elaine
像，
told me that's Lauder
第二任
Nectar,
总督。
second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the
很
island
严
what
格
it
的
is
道德
today.
标准，宽
I've
松的
seen
管理
that
环境。
same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal.
明白？这边好像就他这儿就没啥了。总督办公室这儿就拿到了一个玩偶，然后认识了一下之前的队友嘛。我们去下一个地方，这边可以去森林，森林我们还没去过。然后再就是这个船屋这边没去过，这张图就探完了。我们往前探一探吧，看一下标牌。
Warning: the dark forest ahead is deadly
强
and
烈使
twisted.
用地图
Maps are highly recommended.
哦，前往一定会迷路的森林。我们先逛一逛吧，这里又捡到一个卡片，看一下有没有能答的问题。以下哪项商品不能在坏血狗肉店卖到？我感觉我们应该能知道，蒸汽香肠肯定是没有的。对了，不知道这答了有什么用啊？这里有一个小船，
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6.
然后有一个标
Museum
牌，
of Pirate Lore. I used to
大
love
啪
these
啪
when I
箱
was
是什么意
6.
思？
Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
门上的标志。
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. Once upon a time, I won a T-shirt right here on the front lawn.
哦，那这边也没啥了呀，这里都是去参加那个什么晚会、商会晚会去了。走，进去迷路的森林，走那条路，走这条路，我怎么知道走哪一条？哎，先点张卡，看一下啊，又到了问答时间。第二环有多少石猴？这怎么知道？走这条路，这边没什么东西，那走这条路
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
啊，迷路了。那我们必须要有地图是吧？我们现在手上还没有地图，
I've got a few coins for
我们
incidentals.
再试一次啊。这应该是可以靠穷举举出来的，但是这个如果确实没
I'm
有的话，
hopelessly
行吧
lost without a map.
那现在到瞭望台这边看一眼吧，或者我们去码头这边看一点，看能不能那个，看能不能去到老查克那儿了，逛一逛码头。哦，可以过来了。老
How
船，
clever.
职位空缺，看一下他招什么
Expedition。to fabled Monkey Island. crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
写的还
Looking for a
挺正
job?
经，握手。
Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote.
要不要被认出来了？
You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short a swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
哦，还有更高级的职
Have
位
you got
吗？
anything more senior?
Well, I need a
一个
second
二副，一
mate,
个水手长，
a
一个船医，
bosun,
一个炮
a
手。
ship surgeon,
我感觉
and
我
a
们多少
gunner.
当个
Do
二
you
副？
think you're qualified for any of those?
我觉得
I
可以
could be
当二
second
副。
mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
啊，水手长
Like a
呢？
great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Okay,
不
maybe
好
eight.
笑。
Don't waste my time, okay?
船医呢？
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
大瑞。
I could be the gunner.
炮手。
Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once.
250斤
I。can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
当水手也可以
Maybe
啦。
Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
我叫行不更名，坐不改训。
Yeah, that's what I thought. LeChuck gave me a
黑
blacklist
名单你
and
在上面
you're on
记
it.
了。
In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm afraid I can't hire you after all.
哦，
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
我们是有一个拖把，但是
Threepwood. I shouldn't even be talking to you.
啊，我只是长得像啥。
I'm not Guybrush Threepwood. I just look like him. You'd be amazed how often people confuse us. Sometimes I impersonate him at parties, just for fun. We've never even met, and I doubt I'd like him if we did.
Even if any of that were true, it wouldn't matter. LeChuck would take one look at you and go nuts. Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
长得像也不行，算了吧。这
I hope
Are you
this isn't
joking?
one of those party cruises.
物资
Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does
Oh,
no parking of
标牌。
demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
还有个什么？
Looks like
还有
this
物
is
资
going to be a long journey.
对吧？那看来这个船我们是上不去啊。聊了半天，就是
Why was Wally in
Oh.
such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison,
这边
would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
有话说。跟过去看一下，是不是在酒吧里面？哎，这里多一个人，科布是谁
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
啊？这地方
Yeah,
似乎有
this
点
does
不一
seem
样。
different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
有一种这种时代变了的这个感觉啊。哦，
I'm
我要
gonna
去
find
猴
the
岛，
secret of Monkey
我告诉你一个秘
Wanna
密
come?。
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
那一杀之气是吧？
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
不说，那你为什么不取消呢
Then？why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
好，说一说
Oh,
吧。
come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
说
Say it.
No.
说嘛。
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning, high-resolution
3D
3D
风景
landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant
这是个游戏
point
嘛。
and click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
滚吧哈。
Nice talking to you.
那也
Yeah.
行吧，这边还没什么，我们走了。那现在就只有船屋没去过了。哦，我们倒着过去吧。船屋。
Wow.
斯坦的二
It's
手
worse than I
船屋。
imagined. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class
集
action
体诉
lawsuit.
讼，他肯定是
Have
搞
a
诈
nice
骗
day.。It says Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships.
啊，还有啥？窗
The
户里面
window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
他不会想拿吧？
I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. This used to be such a bright, cheery place. It's sad to see the shipyard like this.
月亮。
It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
都是
There
都
was
是
a
一些
time
回
when
忆的内
every
容。
mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. It's a
怪的
dried
东
up
西
old sea
海
sponge.
绵，点掉。
There
船
was a
柱
time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
好像是没啥了。然后
It's good
诶
for
挤
relieving
吗
stress.
这好，
It's soft and
这
extra
这也
fuzzy.
可以挤。
I've
数
got
一数
enough to
饼干
last
的
me.
数量，这些好像没有什么能拼起来的。那地图我们算是都转完了。然后刚才看他们是不是开完会回去了？我们再回街里面看一下。低阶、高阶。牢固的保险箱，
It's an
它这东西
unusual
好
safe
多啊！
with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
I'd need a
kinda-
lot of keys to open
啊，
that.
打不开。标
The
签
curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a
Green, half off. Blue,
绿色半
half
价。
of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. Looks like it's been there
哦
forever.
我们再看一下这些东西卖不卖啊？
Looks like it's been there forever. Not for me. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game.
哼，不是那种游戏，都不卖啊。
Not very practical.
雕像，
Keep up the good work, buddy.
然后这边
It
是
says
大甩
everything
卖
must。go, but it says it with numbers. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
它这里东西那么多，啥都不卖吗？
An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No.
All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy. This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
哦，我们是不是要去
Pointy.
拿一下那个
It
东
is a
西。
non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
青
What's
蛙
this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog.
宽恕
When
青
no
蛙。
apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
那也哪一个？
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
我们去，这个能，这个也可以买，刀也可以要。
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to
口
verbally
头免
agree
责
to
协
a
议。
release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing.
保修失效
Throwing
还
the
行。
product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving
那到底能拿来
stacking
干
or
嘛？
balancing
切
the
肉啊。
product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage
这
the
协议也
product.
太长了，
If
卖个刀至
damaged,
于
the
吗？
product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or
海盗，我们
infirm,
不就是
clowns, pirates, and adults.
儿童宠
Where
物、海盗、
possible,
成
it
年
should
人，
be
不就把
locked
所有人都包括
securely
里
in
面
a
了？
vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser
包括
hereby
多元宇
assumes
宙。
all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
OK，
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes,
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could
这个应
create
该是在
the
讽刺那种用户
liabilities.
协议啊，就弄了一大堆，然后到底干嘛也说不
What's
清楚
cooking?。
The feast of knowledge.
椅子
I've always been impressed by your chair.
Thank you.
聊一聊。你能不能告诉
Is
名
this
字
the
呢？
year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty, but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Your
你要
sign
停
says
业
you're
了是
going
吧
out？of business. Or is this one of those not...
There is a
我们
new
过快点吧。
dark magic on the
有一种
rise.
新的黑魔法。
There is little demand, and there are other that it
他想要这
belongs
块
to
地方。
me will be.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
黑魔法怎么运
How
作
does
的呢？
dark magic work?
Runes, chemical, the power. I am no expert.
强
Is
大吗？
dark
黑魔
magic
法
Powerful, yes. If the badger,
You like that metaphor?
it has met.
能不能去猴岛
Can
呢？
dark magic get me to
黑魔法
No.
Nuts.
随便聊两句啊。
Where can I get my hands on some...
Dark magic is no.
你知不知道这
Do
个
you know more
眼
about
罩
this
兰尼
John
的事
Laney
情？
guy?
Captain John Laney. It
他是
was
千面海
said
盗啊，
that
他
he
用一个眼罩
that
就能骗
legend
过
is
好友。
true. The eye
然后
patch still
有很多魔法。
exists. If an enterprising person.
Got it.
我们要去弄这个眼罩
Tell
是
me
吧
again
说
about
白了
Laney.
就是。
Captain John, it was that
really-
the eye patch still exists.
我们这些
If an
额外的内容我们就过快点吧。然后我看了大概总结一
I
下
cannot guide you on matter.
他不卖
Can
拖
you
把，
use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right?
She
大家
is
一脸
all.
怎么样了？
There are no
对吧？老
Are
查
you
克在
able to
做什么
see
呢
with？
your goals, but his intent.
Darker?
the
还有更黑暗，
No argument there.
对吧？你
Got
还有
any
没有
other
什么
mystical
其他的
stuff
建
tips
议
or？something?
No.
没了，走吧。那这边就调查完了。我们知道了一个眼罩的事儿，然后应该是要那个制图店。现在可以看。
Hey, Wally.
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again, too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
哦，这个地图我们可以那个，就是穿越森林的地图。我要
I'm
找一
looking
个
for
拖
a
把。
mop.
This is maps and more,
不是
not
拖把
mops
店。
and more.
Well, I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try
我
asking
们
the
是不是
cook
还
over
可以
at
去
the
弄那个
bar
拖
where
把？
he got his.
等一下再问吧。猴岛地图有没有？
Happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
啊，没有。森林的地图
I'm
呢？
looking for a map through the forest.
What are you trying to find in the forest?
I don't know. Nothing in particular.
Then having a map won't really be any different than wandering around lost, will it?
Yeah, but, I mean,
啊，那意思就叫我们自己试是吧？
you have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all.
嗯哼，
A
一个
little
冷笑话。
cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was.
商
Looks
店
like the
麻烦
shop
了。
across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed
它
to
是属于
do?
既得利益
Do what's
者
right.
是吧？
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
嗯，行吧，很高兴你脱险了
It's。great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh.
单片镜，
They're like glasses, only way less convenient.
这个呢？哦，
Look
可以
behind
偷
you,
吗？
a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says
被发现了。
maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
啊，那再拿一个呢？
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
哦，啊，不是太介意啊，这个事儿。我们看一下还有其他什么可以看？地图箱，
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it,
Never mind.
啊，
This
精
map
致的
shows
地图，
both sides of the globe.
it's twice the value.
极地
It's
地图
chilly，up there.
奇
It's
怪
a
的地
long,
图，
small map of somewhere
很
far,
远
far
的地
away.
方。兔子岛，
This must be Trouser Island.
嗯，真是兔子岛。
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's
Yep, Trouser Island.
然后针线的
What's
地
this a
图，
map of?
the secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable.
扇子地图，
It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next?
然后
I had a map
比
like
它
this
还高
once,
的地
but
图
I，sailed left.
还有带
That
刺
looks
的
like
地
a
图。
treacherous voyage. It said the first
廉价
rule
的
of
二手
piracy
地图。
is never buy a used treasure map.
新颖的
It's
地图包
maps，wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that.
然后
Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep
揭
an
示
eye
邻居
on
的
the
窗子，
neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby.
然后
Hey, Wally,
Hey.
what's in these boxes?
Maps.
箱子漂亮地图，
Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
迷宫地图
Good，old mazes. Can't get enough mazes.
小地图，
Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced.
怪物地图，
I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
然后图案
Never
地
seen
图，
one of those before.
它这儿就没啥了是吧？地球仪、绘图工具
Ooh，those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
然后
I
地
didn't
球
know you
仪
made globes too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
行吧，它这儿就没啥了。 我们现在拿到了这边好像就没有了。我们拿到了那个镜子，然后应该老查克的船上看一下。与此同时，在老查克的船上。
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in
哦，
and
他
let
已经
you
准备
know
出发了。
preparations to set sail are almost done.
我们还啥准备都没做。
supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas.
他也是那么说的。
Have him killed. Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear,
海盗品牌。
creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
好，我们这边就杂货店。
The note says, forced to
Oh.
close. Thanks for the
被迫
memories,
关闭。
but cash would have been better. The note says,
还是进
forced
不
to
去。
close. Thanks for the memories.
我
but
们
cash
看一
would
下，
have
我
been
们
better.
刚才那个之前是说插个东西，哎，这边怎么没有卡？看一下，之前说插东西，不知道现在能不能用。老船上的矛我咋知道？
It seems to be stuck closed.
卡住了，刀能不能用？
I
撬
skipped
锁。
school the day they taught lockpicking.
撬不了。你能原谅我吗？肯定不行。行，现在应该是可以去那个监狱看那个标号了，是吧？
Hey, kid.
我们看一下标号。
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
单片镜。
I can
放大
read the
数字。
serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
好，记下来了。OK。
You look like you're.
然后锁匠这边，他应该就能开锁了。
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hi,
我看一下，
this is the
编
number
号
for
是
the
什么？
jail cell lock.
给他呢？
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy.
哦，这就
It's the
敲出
same
来了，
kind they use over at
和
the
他们
jail.
在监狱
Ooh,
用的一样。
wow, what a coincidence. I had no idea.
哦，这就搞定一个。哦，
Hey, Guybrush. Hey, kid.
开锁。
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
行，哎，空牢房能不能？
I'll stay on this side of the bars,
不
just in case.
不要进去是吧？行。然后我们现在解放了一个人，然后之前我们去看一下这个原谅青蛙，他能不能原谅我们啊？用宽恕
Nothing
青蛙道
says
歉
I'm。sorry, like a dried up old frog.
No worries. I've moved beyond you blinding,
哦，
burning,
蒙蔽
blowing up
燃
and
烧
marooning
放
me
逐
all
都已经
those
放
years
下了。
ago.
Good to know.
哦，但是他没有给我们那个。那我现在去一趟那个森林看一下，看看有没有指望。哦，森林那边我发现它不是4条路可以选吗？我以为是可以穷举，但是举了半天发现那个还是不行，就怎么走它都走到第2层之后它就回来了。我们来这边问一下这个拖把能不能拿走啊？拖把带走。
I said not to touch that. You don't use someone else's mop.
Why not?
The mop is the formal tool of a cook, not as clumsy or random as
哦，
a
洗
dish
碗不那
rag.
样随
An
意。
elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning.
You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own.
哦，要
A
自己打造
single
自己的拖把。
perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills
什么
of
拖
all
把学？
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a
哦，
particular
要弄一
tree,
把树。
a tree uniquely
那还是要
suited
去森
to
林
the
里啊。
handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree.
哦，我们有海绵，有绳子，然后
Any questions?
要怎么才能找呢？
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is because this is your own personal journey.
怎么找
Remind me
呢
how？to find the mop handle tree?
I can't
哦
tell，
这
you
里过
exactly.
过了。这棵
kind of
树
wood
是
is
什
the
么木
tree?
呢？
That is something you must discover for yourself.
要自己找。拖把
What
头
about the
呢？
head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of
哦，
course.
任何东西
but
都是拖把
pretty
头，
much anything will do.
重要的是柄。树是什么树？
I didn't.
他没说。
Are you sure
能不
I
能直接
can't
买一个
just
拖把
buy a
呢？
mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
哦，我们要自己
Okay,
弄
I
拖
guess I'll
把。
do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
这重点完全变了。我们看一下这任务。他不愿意雇佣他，我们现在要弄一个拖把，然后就，去搞一个拖把树，然后这边是要加入他的海贼团。哦，我们接下来是要做一个拖把是吧？寻找拖把树，那个树在哪儿找啊？我觉得还是在森林里，我们先去森林看一下吧。哦，这边博物馆我们可以进了，他之前开会去了。
Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
这样聊一聊。
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you
我们还是
named after
名人啊。
Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
他不知道，我们
I'm
跟
going
他
to
告
find
诉
the
他，我要
legendary
去寻找
secret of
猴岛
Monkey。Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
你的博物
Your
馆很
museum
古朴
is
啊。
quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
我们要想办法弄他的眼罩是吧？
Exactly.
这
Are
东
any
西
of
有
these
什么价值
things
吗？
valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they
我现
had.
在的想法是我们用那个饼干去勾引这个鹦鹉，然后再把它引开，就可以把眼罩拿走了。
Do you have
有没有
maps of
森
the
林地
forest
图？
here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map
问
shop
题
in
地图
town?
店它不提供地图啊，
I see you wear a peg leg despite having both of your original legs.
有三
Just
条
part
腿
of the
嘛。
docent's outfit. For the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touche.
行吧，我们
I'll
自己
have a look
逛一下吧。
Please do.
那现在包里有些什么？用刀去抢它可能不太现实。
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on though, and nothing happened.
我们能试一下吗？
Tell me again about the eye patch.
It belonged to Captain John Laney,
这里
the
是一样的
pirate
话
of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would
被跳了，现在。
disguise him.
明白。其他的
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the gold
金
autograph
鹿号
by
的木板，我们就过快一点吧。这棺
That's a
材
nice
是
coffin.
The one with the ore. Yeah, the coffin had a lot of
无毒
water
夫人的
damage when
棺
I
材
got. It was used by a certain.
The
一
water
个
damage is actually.
Unlike.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got.
这个应该是我们弄出来的东西啊。
Tell me again about the ore.
这
It was used.
这过了吧？
What's
这
the
是什么东西？
significance of the
这是
peg
木
leg?
腿
That belonged to the infamous. She used to hide a spirit. Sadly.
啊。这
What
是
was
什么
this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that was an unsent love letter.
哦，没有
written by
寄出
Elaine
去的
Marley while she was
情书，
governor
那
of
不
the
是给
island.
我们的吗？
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to.
That's me.
It was a really touching letter.
What did it say?
Oh, you know, love letter.
Thanks a lot.
啊，这鹦鹉
That is a really big. What do you feed it?
Thieves. Most
Good to know.
和他聊一聊呢。
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
这
What's the story
通
with
知
the
海
wanted
报
poster?
That is the earliest known wanted. You can tell how I got it from a collector on Fat.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was
剧透
pretty
警
much
告。
public enemy number 1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
行，看一下还有什么。锁上的牌上
Eye
是
patch worn by
字
Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
然后大
What's
块的
this
矿
melted
渣
lump，of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was found in the Melee jail.
Hey, I did that.
又是
I
他
had to
干
keep
的。
pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting. I had an armload of mugs. Also, I could get Otis to join. Not my greatest.
That's a pretty wild.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are. But
Substantiate?
eyewitnesses are notorious.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not.
这
That
地
map
图
looks
上的一
familiar.
块。
That's one I got it from the cartographer.
About all Wally managed.
That's not the way he.
You should think about hiring a.
Oh, I did.
哦，
How
绑
on
架
earth
伊莲的
Oh
字
yeah.
条。
That was found tucked. It's the actual note left by the ghost.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me. I was crushed. Not that she needed it.
Wow, man, you're really into this.
角色扮演
I've
小
got
组
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures.
That's what's so great about this museum.
That's not what I'm trying.
That's okay. You don't.
Fine.
哦，那大概意思我们刚才过快一点啊，因为大概意思就是它的展品基本都跟我们有关啊，应该是涉及到前作的一些故事，但是因为我没有玩过前作，但是基本就是前作的一些故事都和我们有关，但是
Is
这
this
说
a
了半
left
天
hook
就
or a right hook?
That once belonged to the
这个
trade pirate.
博物馆也不知道
Nicola.
跟我们
Supposedly
就
he
就
was
是
ambidextrous.
其实是我们的
Also,
事情。
he used to live right here.
行，我们再看一下这边，这边就还有个储藏室，应该是不让进啊。啊，那正常 lock，要敲打开呢，
The display case is locked.
锁着。那我们是不是又可以去？我刚才把这个看了一下，放大一下
Ah,
数字。
crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
行，然后我们看饼干能不能勾引它。啊，疯狂吃。
The display case is locked.
但是我们应该先要去配锁。
Welcome back.
Hello.
哦，又到锁匠这儿了，看一下，这个帮我
Can you
弄一
make
下
me a
呀。
key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah.
是秀才邮票。哦，又打开了，这太轻松了，这。我们顺便去一下地图店啊，看这地图到底能不能做。聊一聊
Hey,
森林
Wally.
地图。哦，我要找一
I'm
棵
looking
树
for a tree
做一
to
个
make a
拖把。
stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys?
Oh,
Been
他
a
这边有
while
线索。
since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can
哦，
work
给
it
他一个
out
木
from
头就
there.
行。
I'm that good.
我们去哪儿搞个木头呢？我们现在身上应该是没有木头的。没有，只有饼干和钥匙。先去把东西偷了吧。好，我们直接偷一下试试啊。
The display case is
哦，不
locked.
行。拿钥匙偷一下呢。
It doesn't fit.
What?
Eh?
Is something wrong?
Well, I was just wiping a smudge off the glass.
Oh, all right. But be careful. Guard parrots are attack trained.
哦，另一把钥匙呢？哦，这儿试一下。
Whoa!
哦吼，被发现了。
That's not supposed to be unlocked.
哦，完
I
蛋了。
better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. I like things neat. That's folded perfectly.
这完了，被他发现了。
That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
那现在过去呢？
Welcome back. I checked the
又可以
display
了。
case and it seems fine, so we're open for business again.
啊，其实就不要被他发现就行。哎，我们看一下他储藏室的这个门能不能看锁？能看也太过分了。
There's tiny writing.
啊，新的
New
没有
serial
编号。
numberless lock.
这个可惜了。行吧，那饼干喂一下。摸你的鱼去吧。我的了，拿走。好，眼罩拿走了。与此同时，总督府。
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north.
这个人是
There's
女
already a
王，
customs check, so the
她头上一堆
infrastructure
钥
is all
匙。
in place.
But it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
没了。哦，
My brilliant
案发
deduction
现
is that the
场。
museum is closed.
哦
Can you，
这
fix
边
this?
可以把眼罩给这个巫毒夫人，让她补充魔法。
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney.
摇一摇就好了吗？
As I suspected, the
Oh.
magic has long since drained away. One moment.
还不要吐进去吧？哦，
Come, spirits of deception and death, drink your rejuvenation and awaken.
Death?
It's nothing to worry about. John Laney, this hapless boy needs your help.
Hey,
Take pity on him and bring him the power to hide from his enemies.
well, you don't have to put it like that. That's it?
Unless you want the extended service warranty.
No, thanks.
买一个
I'm not a sucker.
巫毒 care。
What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before we discuss payment.
Well, how do I look?
哦，
Ah! What the heck? I look like a zombie. Is it broken?
John Laney was especially
这样我们就
known
可以
for
混到船上去了，所以还是要去混上船。
monsters of various
现在就差一个
types.
拖把。
You failed to mention that earlier.
It's not a strong part of the sales pitch.
I'll just wear it when I really need to. Ugh.
You're welcome.
哦，好，这个我刚才去看了一下提示啊，就实在是找不到了。这边这个拖把是，哎，这里有个长相清秀的海盗，先聊一聊。
Are you my waiter? I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know.
Yeah, but I'm not.
还有一个热
I'm
的
not
食
your
物。
waiter.
I already told you're in
I don't work.
copped.
Right.
啊，帮他去拿东西，看一下，跟他说有人要你
You
的食
look
物
like the health inspector tasted your stew, or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
随便做一个。
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
需要一
If I
个
brought you a
书
recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
瞧，是一个
Look
三
behind
头
you,
猴
a
子。
three-headed monkey.
I do know a great stew recipe for
炖猴
monkey
头。
heads, but I can't think about that right now.
行吧，
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
这边提示是说我们要拿刀去卸他的拖把头，但是
Stay
我
away from my mom.
对，但是会被他发现，所以现在得去找那个食谱。我们回到这个总督府了。之前不愿意借我们书，是因为我们借了书没还，他在生我们气。然后我们这里正好有一个原谅青蛙，
Here.
给他。
You're
给你
giving
一
me
个
a
青蛙
frog?。
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
That is complete nonsense. And yet, I am going to
太
forgive
原
you
谅
for
了。
losing my book.
这魔法
I
真神
can't
奇。
even explain why. I just have this sudden, inexplicable urge to forgive. You'd better not be up to something.
Just don't lose the frog, okay?
No, I'll keep it with me
问题我们要借哪一
always.
本书呢？我们都
Can
借
I
了
borrow
看一
this
下
book?
吧。
All right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
我们可以
Thanks.
应该可以翻
I
一
won't
翻
let you down. I'll definitely return this.
拿到了。
I tried to read this once, but I couldn't finish it. Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cooked.
That's why I need the...
Fine.
Thanks. I won't let... It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
行，我们拿到这个食材书了，然后现在去餐馆。食材要不要试一下
I？ found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
这次可以把它拖把搞定了吧？就那么一小块就够了吗？这书能不能拿
It's
走？
Carla's copy of Ingredients. Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it. This will be excellent.
Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it.
行吧，这不会又把他的书忘了吧？还把他书弄脏了。我们先回去把拖把做了。好，把木头给
I
他看
carved it
够
off the
不够
cook's？mop handle. Good times. Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
是给他样品，然后
Sure,
他去给我
here
们
it is.
Thanks, Wally.
森林的那个。我懂了。我看一下这地图啊。这个地图的意思是不太懂。好，森林里我们看一下这地图该怎么走啊。打开地图，找到拖把树，首先是往右走。这是不是就是说左右的意思？那我们先去到这边，往右走，然后右完之后截个图啊，行，右完之后再往右，然后右完之后再往右，完了之后往上，然后上完之后往左，左完之后往上，上完之后往左。走完之后再往左，然后这边走完之后再往左，走完之后再往，这是往左还是往上？我觉得应该是往上。然后上完之后再往右。找到了，这还行。行，可爱的刺猬一家。
Mind your mama, little prickly kids.
这里有松鼠。
Hey, little fella.
还有什么？还有
It's
小
like
鹿
there's a welcoming committee. Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
行，看是不是也是切一个下来啊？砍一根树枝。几小时后，这他是砍了一根树枝，还是把这森林毁了？这就为了那么一只，他到底干了什么？
I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish.
小鹿，
Hey, little dear.
颤抖的小鸟。
It's probably time for them to fly south.
哦，太凶狠了。
Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for.
太过分了，太过分了，难怪遭人
I'll take a
恨。
shortcut back.
又几个小时，抄近路抄了几个小时。行，拖把可以给他了吧？哦，他不要，是不是我们自己去拼了？拖把和
I made him up. I think I'm ready to set sail. It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
行，拖把我们搞定了。我来这边看一下，看厨师有没有把菜做好。还没做好。
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. It's Carla's copy of Ingredients
Brilliant
by Barbie
innovation.
LaFlay. Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using.
Busy?
Yep.
好像还是不行啊。
He'll never. Ingredients indeed.
我感觉这书我们是拿不回来的。
Waiter, I can just bring me what.
Of course, sir.
行，那我们这边就变个装过去吧。哦，我来应聘
Hi
啊。
there. You must be the quartermaster.
Yep, you look like a guy without many options. I need a swabby. It's BYOM. So, show me a decent mop and the job's yours.
Okay.
看一下拖把。
How's this for a mop?
Let's see. Stick, tangle a boat line. Smells like seagull droppings. Wait a minute. I've seen this mop before. Where did you get it?
我自己做的，都是一样的，我偷来的，我自
I
己
made
做
it
的。
myself.
If you say so. I'm keeping my eye on you.
Does that mean...
You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew?
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
完了，这书我们还没还呢，扎酒吧。
Threepwood's on the Chuck's ship. He's got some kind of disguise. From the bargain bin, it looks like.
So what?
You don't think this could be a problem? We didn't plan
他们还有
for him.
他们还有个
I
邪恶的计
hate
划
not。knowing what's going on. I should have taken him out the minute he walked in here.
Don't worry, we'll know what's going on.
Yeah? How?
I've got a spy on board the ship.
我这就出航了。后面还跟了一艘。好，到第2章了，一场危险的旅行。
So once you were on LeChuck's ship, you turned the tables on them. You whipped out your sword and said, I'm your captain now. Take me to Monkey Island, or you'll all walk the plank.
More or less.
The name's Gullet, but you're not to call me that. To you, I'm the first swab, and I want to hear the capital letters when you say it.
Capital 1. Got it.
And this is the old. You'll be spending a lot of time down here.
I thought we'd have a union or something. How much time is a lot of time?
All of it. You work here, you sleep here, you take your meals here. Forget the world you knew before. This hold is your world. The hull is your ground. The deck is your sky. And I am your deity of choice. A cruel and vengeful deity. I only have one simple rule. You are not to leave this hold under any circumstances. Any questions?
那我
What
要
am I
做
supposed to
什
be
么
doing
呢？
exactly?
No recruits. You're all thicker than the chickens.
Is that the whole answer?
You're supposed to be swabbing. I want this hold sparkling, as if it was clean. Now, get to work.
Yo ho, pirate's life for me.
行吧，我们这期就存个档到这儿吧。啊，那这期就差不多先到这儿了。这个游戏其实玩起来还挺有趣味的，但是因为它对话和这个可选，然后有时候反复跑来跑去，内容比较多啊。我担心，其实今天已经有点超时了，我不知道剪一下之后还会有多少。就我担心视频内容太长，反而可能看起来会比较枯燥。我们后面再看看有没有什么好的方法吧。好的，那这期就先到这儿，感谢各位观看，这里是松鼠。如果喜欢我视频的话，可以点个顶或者点个赞，也欢迎大家关注一下我的频道。那么下期视频再见，各位拜拜拜拜。